All right, let's talk about something that drives so many of us crazy. This whole idea of positive thinking. We're told to just think good thoughts and our life will change, but so often it just doesn't stick. Today, we're going to dig into the real science of why that happens, and more importantly, how you can actually make real, lasting change. You know that feeling, right? You set a new goal, you fill your mind with positive affirmations, you feel totally fired up, and then, a week later, maybe two, you're right back to your old habits. You want to be healthier, you want to be more confident, but it feels like some invisible force is just pulling you back. Well, it's not in your head, or actually it is, just not in the way you think. And this quote from biologist Dr. Bruce Lipton just nails it. We love to blame things outside of ourselves, bad luck, the economy, other people. But what we don't realize is that while we're up here having all these great intentions, there's a much more powerful force deep down that's actually calling the shots, our subconscious. So that really gets to the heart of what we can call the positive thinking problem. It's not that thinking positive thoughts is bad, not at all. It's that we've only been given like half of the instruction manual.
See, when you're setting a goal or repeating an affirmation, that's a creative thought, and it's coming from your conscious mind. That's the you that you know, the one that dreams, makes plans, and has all these amazing wishes for your future.
And this is the huge piece of the puzzle that almost everyone misses. There's another part of your mind at play. And if you don't get that part on board, all those positive thoughts, well, they're pretty much just shouting into the wind.
So to find that missing piece, we have to understand that our mind isn't just one single thing. It's actually made up of two very distinct parts that work in completely different ways. Okay, so on one side, you've got your conscious mind. That's the creative one, right? It holds your wishes, your desires, your personal identity. But then there's the subconscious mind, and it is completely different. It's not creative at all. It's the habit mind. It's basically just a tape player.
And I mean that literally. Think of your subconscious as a tape recorder that was basically on record for the first 7 years of your life. It recorded all the behaviors and beliefs from your family and your community, and now, as an adult, its job is to just push play on those old programs over and over again automatically.
So, what happens when your creative, conscious mind wants to move forward, but the old tape player in your subconscious has a completely different program running? Well, you get a fight, and trust me, it is not a fair fight.
So who's really in charge here? The numbers are pretty staggering. Your conscious mind, the one with all those good intentions, is only at the wheel about 5% of the day. The other 95% of the time? Yeah, you're on autopilot. You're being run by those subconscious programs. And it's not just about time, it's about raw power. The subconscious mind is estimated to be about 1 million times more powerful as a processor than the conscious mind. It's like pitting your smartphone against a NASA supercomputer. So here's the bottom line, the thing you really need to get. If your conscious mind has a wish that conflicts with a subconscious program, the more powerful subconscious wins every single time. This is why you procrastinate, why you self-sabotage, why you feel that imposter syndrome. It's your conscious desire losing the battle against an old, powerful program that you don't even know is there.
Okay, I know that might sound a little bleak, but hang on, because this is where it gets incredibly empowering. If the problem is just a bad program, well, then the solution is to change the program. You can literally reprogram your own mind.
Here's how it works. Your brain has different gears, or frequencies, and there's a really special one that happens right as you're falling asleep. Your brain waves slow down and enter a state called theta. And here's the cool part. Theta is the exact same super receptive learning state you were in for the first 7 years of your life. In theta, your conscious mind, the gatekeeper, clocks out for the night, leaving a wide-open doorway directly to your subconscious. So how do we use this little biological cheat code? It's a kind of auto-hypnosis, and it's incredibly simple. First, just decide on the new program you want to install. I am confident. I am worthy of success, whatever it is. Next, get into bed, pop in some earphones, and play a recording of that new belief. As you drift off to sleep, your conscious mind logs off, but that recording keeps playing, downloading the new program straight into your subconscious hard drive. When you start doing this consistently, something pretty profound starts to happen. You're not just trying to fight old patterns anymore. You're installing a complete system upgrade. And this is the real game changer. The goal isn't to build up more willpower to fight yourself. The goal is to eliminate the fight completely. When your subconscious programs are finally aligned with your conscious desires, there's no more internal conflict. There's nothing to resist. And this brings us right back to that 95%. But now, instead of that autopilot sabotaging you, it's working for you. For 95% of your day, your automatic thoughts and behaviors will be the ones that create the life you consciously want, and you won't even have to think about it.
So, you see, the real power isn't in trying harder or just thinking happy thoughts. It's in rewriting the code that runs your life from behind the scenes. And that leaves us with one simple but incredibly powerful question. If you could install any belief you wanted, what program will you play tonight?